Welcome to another great matchup of Out of the Ballpark 20. We are looking at another exciting matchup of two different eras. We have the 1926 Washington Senators going up against the 1972 Pittsburgh Pirates. A real nice treat here. Both teams very good. The Senators of that time coming off of a championship a couple years earlier were led by Walter Johnson. You have Goose Goslin on this team. Bucky Harris would become a manager. Stan Kowaleski, a very good team to be reckoned with. And the draw that they got here with the Pirates is not an easy one. Pirates of course, Clemente days, and Al Oliver is a young guy, and Willie Stargell, and Doc Ellis leading that pitching staff. The Pirates of the 70s were an excellent team. So this matchup, really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really good one. Home field advantage goes to Three Rivers Stadium and the Pirates. Walter Johnson against Doc Ellis in the opener. Really, really exciting matchup. Hope you're going to enjoy it. So let's see how things play out here in game one. We pick it up into the bottom of the first with Clemente up there and a man on. No score yet. And Walter Johnson on the hill. And Clemente gets into one deep to left center. This one will just get over the wall, and one Hall of Famer is taking another one deep. Clemente with a long home run here to make it 2-0. Pittsburgh, that one just got over the wall and left center field. What a job by Roberto Clemente here to put the Pirates up. Willie Stargell now coming up in this same frame here, and he takes Walter Johnson way out there and right, just makes it over the wall as well. The Pirates showing off their muscles early in this game, and it is 3-0 as Walter Johnson is having some issues. We'll move to the bottom of the third. Richie Hebner up there. Hebner lines one into the gap. This one will drop in there. Hebner led the Pirates in WAR this season, and he's showing why. He's all the way to third with a triple. Hebner, a triple off of Johnson, who continues to let up the big extra base hits. But we move now to the top of the fourth with Doc Ellis up there throwing to Bucky Harris with two people on, and Harris lifts this one into the corner. It'll rattle out there, and 2 runs are going to come around, and safe at second is Harris. The Senators come back here with 2 runs in the 4th inning to make this a tight game again. Johnson now batting for himself, and he'll lift this one to left. The play will be made, and this should end the inning, and it will. So it's a 1-run lead for the Pirates still, as we move to the bottom of the 4th. And Johnson now, bases empty, facing Dave Cash, who hits this one in the gap. Cash is going to make it a double. And going for 3, it's going to be a triple. Another extra base hit off of Johnson. The Pirate bats are smoking here. Nobody out, runner on third. Willie Stargell up there. It's now a 5-2 game. And Stargell will hit this one through and score another 2 Pirate runs. The Pirates really pouring it on here. It is going to be 7-2 Pittsburgh. Just a nightmarish outing for Walter Johnson and his team. Their ace not getting anywhere. A 7-run 4th inning takes us over to the 5th. Doc Ellis still on the mound. And Buddy Myers will try to get his team back into it here. He will triple to left field. It is a 10-2 game. And we'll move all the way to the 9th. It's 10-3. Joe Harris up there. Steve Blass on the mound, and Harris will come through with a single to get the bases full for Muddy Rule with only 1 out. Rule will go the other way, but it'll be a diving catch out there by Clemente. Who else? Roberto Clemente with an amazing catch to right to secure the out. And now Harris is the last hope here for the Senators. He will fly it to center. This one much easier for the outfielder. And it is taken in by Oliver, and this game is over. The Pittsburgh Pirates, with a 10-3 win in Game 1 behind Doc Ellis, they knock around Walter Johnson. 15 hits on the day. Stargell was 2 for 4 with 3 RBI. Clemente was a great overall ball game, and Dave Cash went 3 for 4. So Game 1 is complete. It is the Pirates getting a head start with a 1-0 lead in the series. And now we move to Game 2, where we'll have Stan Kovaleski go up against Bob Moose. Game 2 at Three Rivers Stadium, where the Pirates try to take the commanding lead here of 2-0. We'll see if they can pick up where they left off from Game 1, and where they did get 10 runs across the plate. And let's see what the result is in this one. Moving to Three Rivers Stadium. Top of the first inning. Willie Stargell up there against Steve Kovaleski. Runner on second and third, and Stargell will get it through the hole, and this will score 2. Willie Stargell, the big first baseman, with a 2 RBI single. And Pittsburgh continues its run-scoring ways here, going up 2-0. It's 5-0 now as we move to the top of the second. And here we have a quick play, and it is a double play, which will end this inning. Moving to the top of the fourth, Muddy Rule up there with 2 men on. And Rule will hit this one, and it's muffed by Hebner out there with an error, which will load the bases. So a chance here for Washington. Bucky Harris up there. And Harris will hit this one to short. There's that easy turn for 1 and 2. Double play to get out of the threat. Goslin will score. It is now 5-1 as we move to the 6th inning. Joe Judge up there. And Judge will hit one deep to right. Way back there, it's got enough to go. Joe Judge hits a home run to deep right center. It's 5-2 now. Judge hit that well over 400 feet. And here's Bucky Harris now with a man on. And Harris will hit this one into the left for a hit. First and second with only 1 out as Washington starts to make some noise. Ozzie Blug up there. And he hits one to short, and that'll get through. And this will score a run, and all of a sudden it's a 2-run game as the Senators turn it on here. 5-3 with Sam Rice up there with a chance to do damage. Rice will hit it right to the second baseman, and this will be a turn of 2. Sam Rice hits into the double play, and it remains a 2-run game, 5-3, as we move to the bottom of the 7th with Richie Hebner up there against Emilio Palmero. And Hebner unloads on this one deep into the gap. It'll get out of here in a hurry. Home run for Hebner, 6-3 Pittsburgh. Gene Klein's now up there. And Klein's with the man on, hits this one. And it'll drop in there. And moving all the way to third with a triple is Klein's. And Stargell scores on the play at 7-3. Now it's 8-3, bottom of the 8th. Al Oliver up there. Oliver with a shot to the opposite field. This one will just get over the wall. It is 9-3. Pirates, as they have poured it on here. Bases loaded, top of the 9th. Dan Guisti up there, and he gets Goose Goslin to hit into the force play. That is all. The game over. Pittsburgh wins this one 9-3. They win the first 2 games at home. Richie Hebner was 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Joe Judge 2 for 3 with that home run, and Al Oliver went deep. Judge, of course, on the losing end of things. It was that 5-run first inning that did most of the damage. And it's 2-0 now. Pirates, the favorites, taking the first 2 games. And the series will move off now to Washington, as the Senators, in desperation here, really need to get a win. Nelson Briles will face George Murray in Game 3. And we'll see how things play out in Game 3. Again, the Senators really need a win, down 2-0. Let's go straight to the action. From Griffith Stadium, it is the top of the 2nd inning. Bob Robertson up there. And Robertson lays in the 1. It'll be fair down the left field line with a man on. And now we got runners on 2nd and 3rd for the Pirates here. Goslin gets the ball back in. Manny Sanguillen up there with the chance. Sanguillen will hit this one into the corner to the right. It'll score 2 runs. And Manny Sanguillen with a big double scoring 2, and the Pirates have again broke out in front 2-0 in this game. All the way to the 4th now. Dave Cash up there with a man on. Cash hits this one to center. That'll get down in the hurry in the gap. The outfield chasing it. Cash will get an RBI double here, and we have a 3-0 game as the Pirates continue to hit the ball with authority. It's 4-0 bottom of the 5th, at the top of the 5th, with Sanguillen up there and the bases loaded. Sanguillen will hit this one to right for a single. That'll play 2 runs. The Pirates continue the parade. It is now 6-0. It's 6-3 here. Bottom of the 6th with Bucky Harris up there. Harris will hit this one to center. That'll get through. And the Senators making a little bit of a run here after they were down 6-0. They put 4 on the board here in the 6th inning. It's getting late, however. Top of the 7th. Rennie Stennett up there with runners on all the bases for the Pirates. Alex Ferguson on the mound. This could really break the game open. He hits it to 3rd. There's a play at 2nd. They get the force there to end the inning. So the Senators still alive as we hit the 7th inning stretch here in Griffith Stadium. It's 6-4. We move to the top of the 8th where Clemente is facing Ogden. Clemente will get a base hit to left here with 2 out. He'll stretch it into a double. Clemente with the hustle, but now they call him out at 2nd. The hustle and the effort was there, but Clemente's out at 2nd base, and the game now moves to the bottom of the 8th. Joe Judge up at the plate, nobody out. The shift is on. And Judge gets walked here. A leadoff walk for Judge. Ramon Hernandez now facing Joe Harris. Harris representing the tie and run. This one's popped up. Out to 3rd. The play is made there by Hebner. 1 out for Muddy Rule with a man on. Rule hits this one to short, and that'll get through. And the Senators rallying here with 2 men on. Bucky Harris up there. Harris will draw the walk, and the bases are loaded. Here come the Senators with only 1 out. Dave Juice, he's the new pitcher, and Ozzie Blug is up there. A chance to really make some noise.
Strike 3.
Blug watches strike 3, and that's a big out. It was a breaking ball. It caught him looking. And Sam Rice now with the chance with 2 out. Rice hits it into the hole, but the play is made quickly there by the 2nd baseman. And Cash gathers the throw. It is in time, and the Senators cannot break through as we move now to the bottom of the 9th. Earl McNeely up there to lead off the 9th. This one's to 2nd. Play is made again there. And that's the first out after another out. Joe Judge with a man on is the last hope here for Washington. Judge hits it to left, and there is the final out of the ball game. 6-4, the Pirates have taken 3 in a row to take the commanding lead in the series. Manny Sanguillen 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs in this big win. Nelson Briles gets the win. The Pirates really doing a number here on the Senators as the series now is hanging in the balance. It's 3-0. And can the Senators get a sweep here as Luke Walker will face General Crowder in Game 4? Is there any hope for the Senators? So we move now to Game 4. And we shall see how things play out. Top of the third, we got German Crowder up against Al Oliver, no score. Crowder now delivering. And Oliver hits this one deep to center. This one will get deep out there past the center fielder. Oliver with a double here to lead off the third inning. Oliver showing power the other way. Here's Bob Robertson. And Robertson will hit this one deep to center. Another long shot. Way back there. And it is off the wall. There'll be a double for Robertson. And Robertson actually now at third. We move a little bit ahead. Runners on the corner with Luke Walker up there. The Pirates still threatening. And there's a single to right field by Walker. That'll score a run. The advancing runner heads to third, and we now have the Pirates up 1-0 in this ball game. Moving to the top of the fifth, Willie Stargell up there with Hebner on first base. Stargell will swing and hit it over the right fielder's head. This will get a run to third. Second and third now with only 1 out. It is 3-0 as we move to the seventh. Stargell up there again. Bill Morrell, the new pitcher. And Stargell puts a charge into one. Deep to center, way back there. And it is off the wall. Stargell all the way to third with a triple. Great movement there by the big man. You didn't think he had the speed. He does, diving into third. We move now to the top of the eighth with Dave Cash up there. Still a 3-0 game. And this one's lifted to left. The spacious grounds of Griffith Stadium can't get a home run on that play, but he does get a double. Gosling cuts it off, and we move now to the bottom of the eighth. Still 3-0 with Luke Walker at his best in this one. A two-hitter. This one will drop in, however. Meyer with a single. And we move all the way to the bottom of the ninth with Dave Giusti in there trying to close the door for the sweep. Pittsburgh up 3-0 with Gosling up there with 2 outs. And he strikes out, and that will do it. The 1972 Pittsburgh Pirates sweep the 26 Washington Senators in pretty easy fashion, if you were to say. 4 straight games. The last one, Luke Walker really put on a clinic, pitching outstanding baseball. Stargell was 2 for 3 in the game. Really a quick work by the Pirates in this series. They take it 4-0. Bucky Harris, the only one really that drove in any runs in the series for the Senators. Of course, Walter Johnson really got lit up in that opening game that set the tone in this series. He only went 3+ innings and let up a boatload of runs. As for the Pirates, in their sweep, you see what Al Oliver did there with 11 hits. Stargell drove in 5. Sanguillen drove in 6. Really a good job by these guys. You know, Walker with that performance. Bob Moose got a win. Doc Ellis got a win. And Oliver gets the MVP in the series with his 11-hit effort and his performance on the day. He only did drive in one run on a homer, but his hitting was very, very good. And overall, just a dominant performance by the Pirates. It was supposed to be a lot closer than it was, but Pittsburgh of the 70s is a team to reckon with, and they proved it in this series, winning it 4 games to none. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you soon.